Hi, this is Cindy, the crazy old sock lady, back for another installment today. Today we're going to dye some super yarn. This is actually part of their dyeable line. As you can see, it has color in it and stuff. They have 3 different types like this. And so what we're going to do is we're going to break a whole bunch of rules. We're going to make a variegated dye in a pot in immersion, which sounds completely terrible. And this is bone dry. We are not going to wet this either. In this pot right here, we have 2 tablespoons of salt. We have 2 tablespoons of citric acid, and we have a half a teaspoon of teal jaggered dye, which is what we're going to start with. And so, yes, I am putting this in there just dry. So here we go. I'm going to check our temperature. I just want to make sure because I can't see because how dark it is. The teal in here is nice and dark. And so I'm going to check the temperature, make sure we're nice and hot. Yeah, we're almost at 170 degrees, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to do this here, and handy dandy tongs. And what we do when we do this, based on everything I've been able to find, and I guess I really don't need these yet, is you take your bone dry untreated yarn and you literally just pile it up any old way you want, and you don't push on it, you don't do anything, you just let it soak down. So if we can get our glorious cameraman and Spawn to come over here, you can see it's sitting on the top. It's slowly beginning to sink. And over time, what's going to happen is that which is in there first is going to strike. It's going to be really dark and rich. You notice I kind of waddled it around in there. So we're just going to let it soak up and do its thing. And after that soaks up and it strikes, you'll see more goodies. You'll also see that it's seeping up around the edges and into stuff. And so we're just going to let it go and let it do its thing. Let it sit for about 25 minutes or so. And we'll look at it and take some snapshots along the way so you guys can see what it's doing. So yeah, we're doing all kinds of bad things today. We're being naughty. No gloves. Woo, I'm braver this time. I still have chartreuse under my nails from the last time. But yeah, so it supposedly will soak up. And then we'll prepare a couple of cups of hot water and add more dye to it. And the next dye we're going to use is going to be purple. And so we'll use the same measure in the purple. And then after that's soaked and all the color, comes out of the water, we'll pour this on top and do the same thing and let it soak. And so we should have a really cool variegated. We ran a little quick test on a paper towel just to see what the 2 colors would do together once they blended and all that. So if you'll hang tight, you can see we've got a lot of nice variation in color. And what I did was just put a tiny dusting from the top of the deals when I opened them and put in a couple of drops of water and just let it play. So we've got a lot of different shades in the purple, and we've got some of the teal greens showing up, minty. We got some blues and some reds that are showing up in there. So I really think that these 2 colors together are going to make for some really pretty stuff. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But we'll come back, we'll check back in at the yarn in just a little bit, and we'll see you soon. Hey guys, we're back. We're about 8.5 minutes in, 9 minutes in, and check and see how we're doing as far as drying up the color. And if you look down the sides here, you can see we are taking up the color really nicely. No, I don't want to stir. I'm just pushing to see. But yeah, we're a whole lot lighter. And so yeah, this, excuse me, this is going to be pretty. Back in a few to look at it some more. Okay, we're back again. We're going to do a little quick look. We've got about a minute or so left to go, supposedly. And we still have a little bit of color in here. So we're going to let it go a little longer. So I'm not pinching or moving or squeezing. But it's looking good. We'll come back. Okay, we're back. And we're going to add the purple dye in here. And so what you do is you just pour it in there. And I added really hot water to it. And now we're just gonna let that puppy soak. Probably for about an hour, I think, because I think I'm being rich on the dyes. Hi everybody, we've been in here for quite a while, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this out. And oh my, that's pretty. We don't have a lot of the purple left, but we have an evil plan. So actually that's running pretty clear, which is kind of a surprise. So anyway, here it is, fresh out of the other. We're gonna see how this does. It doesn't have, that doesn't have anything bleeding out of it at all. So this is gonna be really, this is gonna be really dark.